I think that in today's society, we need a lot of peace in our life, and who's going to do it except for ourselves? You know, we can't make other people live a life of harmony, but we got to live the life that we choose. And I choose to live in peace. I choose to be kind to people. I choose to try to be a light in a very dark world. I have witnessed to people online that like to hear what I have to say. I've witnessed to people that are very comforted by my words. I've gone to places online where I've tried to share a better way of living and having harmony and being kind to one another. Some people listened, some people didn't. Some people took what I had to say and became very unkind about it. But you know, when we have peace in our life, it just shows. And when we have happiness in our life, it just shows. We don't always have to be laughing or smiling. It's something inside, and I'm realizing that more and more. But I need to explain once again, in order to have peace in your life, to have joy in your life, you must do some things for yourself. And that is, you have to be careful with what you have playing in your home. You have to be careful with what are you feeding your mind on. And I realize that when people are hurting in life, a lot of times they will use escape. They will do things to escape that. They'd be focusing on somebody else's pain or problems in their life. And for the time being, their pain is lightened a little because it's not focusing on them, it's focusing on someone else. But when it all comes down to it is, you have to either choose two things. And I'm very serious about this because you can only choose two things in your life. You can take the high road and choose to be kind, or you can take the low road and choose to be mean. And I have a lot of friends online, a lot of friends that are a lot like me. I have a lot of friends who aren't like me. And the struggle that I had for many years was, I want to be a light in a dark world. But that means if you're a light in a dark world, you have to be somehow shown to the world. Hid, and I was scared. I didn't want anybody saying anything mean or negative about me. And then I realized something. You know the song, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I make a stand that I'm going to be kind to everyone. Everyone is welcomed on my channel. What they do outside of my channel, I can't control over. But when they come to my channel and they're respectful and they're kind, I will welcome them no matter who they are. Because I believe one thing. I believe that if somebody comes to my channel, whether it's for positivity or for negativity, they just click on my videos for something. My philosophy is this. If they click on my video and hear anything, even if it's 5 seconds to give me a thumbs down, they're hearing something. And I believe that even though we don't condone everything that people do in life, I do believe that people should always feel like they're welcome. And so it brings joy to my heart when people say, you know what, I really thought about what you said, and I'm going to really try to work on this or work on that. You know, we're all work in progress, all of us. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's easy for you to say about bringing joy in your life. And to some people, it would be easy. You know, we don't compare ourselves to anyone. Every single person is different in life. I could never compare myself to anyone because nobody's lived my life and I haven't lived anybody else's life. But to bring joy in your life, it is a work in progress. You don't all of a sudden just blindly say, woohoo, I'm happy now. And you have to work on your issues of your life. And in my videos, I talk about that and said I had to work 4 years on issues in my life. I have 4 years of videos to show you. I look back at some of my first videos and it's hard to believe that I'm the same person. You know, we all change in life and we all grow up and we all have different philosophies and different outlooks on life, you know, with our age. You know, at age 50, I don't care what people think about me so much as I did when I was 40. Because I realized that it's okay if some people don't like you. It's okay. You know, we don't live in a world where everybody loves everything about you or about me or about anybody. But I want to bring joy. And joy is something that is worked upon every day of your life. Not every day you're going to wake up and kiss the ground that you're walking on and say, yippee, I'm alive. Some days it's hard to get out of bed. Some days you think, oh, I got to do this all over again. But you have joy, 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 joy on your face because you know that you're here for a reason. Giving up is easy. Being bitter at the world is easy because that's our human nature. We were born crying. I mean, we were born crying. When we enter this world as babies, every single one of us, I would assume, cried. We didn't want to come into this world. But all of a sudden, we felt love. We felt nurture. We felt kindness of somebody else. When we were hungry, we were fed. And I know a lot of people haven't had joy in their hearts. Some probably haven't had joy in their life most of their life. But we can all think about something that brought us joy in our life. Some memory somewhere that we remembered when we were happy. Happiness is a decision and it's a choice. Happiness can be a feeling, but when you put it in your life, it's more than a feeling. Ways I'm bringing joy back into my life is I'm starting to enjoy the things that I enjoy. I've always enjoyed the old-fashioned way of living. I've always enjoyed that. But I thought, what are people going to think? We're in the modern world. People aren't going to like old-fashioned stuff. But I like it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to be in my age of 51. I'm going to do the things that I enjoy. I'm going to do all the things that bring me happiness. And one of the things is doing what I'm doing right now, is talking to all of you and creating something. I love creating things. I don't have all the money in the world, so I can't go out and buy it. And you know what? Buying stuff does bring joy. But I've noticed that when you buy things, it's a temporary joy. Because you order it, it's almost more fun ordering it than actually getting it. Now, of course, there's things that we've always wanted and we're so excited when we get it. But I find joy in making things. Yeah, I find joy in making things. I find peace in making things. I keep saying the word joy and peace all in the same sentence because the two pretty much go hand in hand. In my life, I wanted to control things. I wanted to control how people thought of me. I wanted to control how people spoke about me. And everyone to love each other. When channels would dislike each other and there was big drama, I wanted to get in there and fix everything. I wanted to be Mother Teresa of the world because I wanted people to see what joy and happiness and peace is like. But I realized that, like my mama always would say, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. That's true. You can lead people a certain way. Even with my video where I said my word, it was joy. There was some people on there that just didn't like it. And I realized that you can tell people, you can try to help people, but it's up to them. It's up to their hearts. If only they realized that if you would let go of bitterness, no matter what it is in life, forgiving someone doesn't mean that you forget about what happened. Forgiving someone means you forgive yourself for the burdens that you had to bear. Forgiving yourself for the burdens that you had to bear. The burdens that were put on you that you didn't deserve it. But finding joy is saying, you know what? I'm not going to let them beat me over this. I'm not going to let them destroy me over this. I'm not going to let them make me into a bitter person. We only have one life to live. I can't live your life. You can't live my life. But you know what? By sharing our lives with one another, we can have joy. We can. Because this world is not our home. We all live and we all die. No matter how poor you are, how rich you are, there's things that we all have to do. And so I can't buy my way to a brand new life, to a brand new person. This is me. I was born this way and I will die me. And so I want to share with you joy. And to have joy in your life means to take a deep breath, slow down your life, and live it in the moment. Find a hobby that you enjoy. Is there something you want to learn? Something that you're fascinated by? Mine is history. Bring it back to life. No matter how old you are. Whether you're 90 or you're 19. We have today. And we're not promised tomorrow. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow.